Hi everyone! Can you guys see us?
Hello folks, and welcome to this week's Warpportal Weekly, the weekly Warpportal show. We kind of did a dry run through this. Glad
We didn't
you guys were
realize
not
it
here to see it.
wasn't recording.
There we go. Welcome to our show. This is a show where we talk a little bit about what's going on in game this week, and then do a little bit of playing ourselves.
Alright, so what do we have planned for this week?
Well, this week is kind of big news for us here at...
For everybody, right?
Yeah, for everybody. We're welcoming players in from the Philippines Ragnarok Online.
Yay!
Let me move this out of the way. From PRO, and so we've got a whole bunch of new people who are going to be joining us from there.
And that news just went live, right?
Yeah, it just went live this morning, so I had a ton of people asking on Facebook and on the forum. Fortunately, we had a blog post at the ready for that. So we have more details on like how that's going to work. Basically, we're creating a new server, and we're going to be merging players who have opted in.
So if you want to come play with us, you can opt in through...
If you want to have your characters moved over, you opt in, and in April, when the new server's set up, your characters will automatically be moved over if you have opted in. But otherwise, the restrictions on being able to play from the Philippines on RO1 have been relaxed. So you can create an account and...
so right now, or it will be relaxed in April?
It is relaxed now, so you can actually register a new Warpportal account while you're waiting for your PRO account to get moved over.
Get familiar with us.
Yeah. That's actually our catchphrase for 2015. Get familiar with us, hashtag get familiar with us. I'm sure Kellner will like that we're staying on message, keeping it accurate.
I think it was supposed to be get friendly, but...
Let's get friendly.
Yeah.
So
we're very easy to get friendly with.
Hashtag let's get friendly.
Yeah.
This is like every Let's Play video. Please subscribe to my videos, and make sure to like, comment. Definitely appreciate it. I hope you like this Minecraft video.
So your accent that you're doing right there?
It's a Peter Molyneux.
Yeah.
A little controversial right now.
They're doing voiceovers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they produce. It's for Requiem, right?
Yeah, actually had the chance with CM Buttercup or Buttercup and Warren Hall from the GM team. Requiem, it's one of our other games. Another R game, because most of our games have R in the title. But yeah, they had a old trailer video or old intro that it's intro. It was subtitled in Korean, and so we actually redid the
vocals,
the voice dialogue.
Yeah, so I know they're doing some today, and then they're gonna have some.
Oh.
They're gonna try out some accents. So.
That's very exciting.
So hopefully we can have that to show maybe next week. I don't know when they'll be done with that, but as soon as I'd like to premiere that here. That'd be fun. And then you guys can know that there are members of our GM team who have lended their amazing voices. That's actually a really good question about accounts coming over from PRO not being able to be bound to current accounts.
Definitely they won't be able to move the characters over. I understand what people mean by, they're playing on IRO and PRO, and so they're concerned about their accounts. I believe that at this time they're not going to be connectable.
Okay. So you'll have two separate accounts?
Yeah, because I think there's some just security making sure that you are
that person
authorized to request that.
Yeah, I know when we brought over people from SEA for RO2, we had a token system set up. And it's going to work a little differently for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, it's They are entering their information, basically like to verify that they own the account. One of the reasons why we're not able to just bring all the accounts from Piero over to our new server is that there's some wording in their terms of service that the accounts can't be modified, that they can't give their information to a third party without the user's consent, something like that.
Yeah,
So
that
that's
makes
why
sense.
we have to specifically have them opt in to say, yes, it's okay to move my information over.
So that's going to be in April, right?
Yes,
Okay.
their service will be closing March 31st, and ours will be opening up shortly thereafter. We're trying to make sure that, can you pass me the skull?
Yeah.
Thank you. We're trying to make sure that the lead time is as short as possible.
I needed everybody to see what you meant by that.
Oops.
It's the first time I've been asked to.
No,
Oh,
let's
yep.
shrink that. There we go.
First time I've been asked to pass the skull.
You pass the skull on the left-hand side. It's like a duchy.
I need my caffeine here.
Yeah, it never hurts to get a little caffeine.
Oh, I need it today. I had about 4 hours, so I'm going to be
Oh,
super not
really?
peppy today. Yeah.
You know what? Let's just take it down.
I'm going to take a nap. Yeah, actually, I'll just do that.
We're gonna keep it real cash today.
This
You
will
know,
just
if
be
you want
nap
to kind
time. Adult
of
nap time.
back,
We're just come here.
relax. You know, just listen to my voice. It's very soothing.
And I just ate too, so I'm just ready. I'm ready for naps.
What are you? I was
Sushi.
curious. How was that?
It's good. The sushi there is always good. Yeah.
Okay, I might actually have to give it a try.
Yeah, it's great.
There's a local restaurant that some of the GMs and CMs
we like
were
to
checking
frequent.
out. Oh, okay. Someone was attacking him. I thought he was just having some kind of episode.
It's not up on the screen, so
Oh,
we gotta.
you know,
we
let's
gotta
get
make
out
that
of here.
live.
This is a bad area.
What you're not seeing right now is Oda getting beat up.
Well, you'll never see that because it doesn't happen ever.
It's totally off screen.
Wow! How do you like that? Mm-hmm. I'll have to call in an airstrike on this area.
Oh, is that something you've talked about yet about the airstrike program?
Yeah, we have a thread where people can post maps that they want to have checked for bots. And GMs have actually been pretty good about budgeting time to hunt on those maps, finding ne'er-do-wells who are breaking the rules and botting, because it definitely is not allowed here.
Well, I actually
Oh,
really
no.
like that idea. Oh, no one can see why he's saying oh no.
I missed.
But I actually really like the idea. I kind of want to do something for RO2 if I can get the GMs on board for providing similar
Oh,
support.
I don't have a shotgun. Just have a goofy pistol. Goofy pistols, which
You wanna put it up on
they
there?
sell at. This is just for me. You know,
Okay.
this is a private game just for me to enjoy. Yeah, sure. I guess.
So for the person asking about their account, if you've had account issues, contact our customer support. Because we don't know why you were banned, but there's
There-
probably a good reason, so you should contact them.
I know that there were some accounts that were having some major issues with the billing system, like some login problems. So we have temporarily locked down some of the accounts just to protect them from just having damage done to the data.
So it could be one of
Data
those.
damage, you don't want that. That's my Star Trek themed punk band.
Data damage.
Data damage.
Oh, they're upset they can't see you anymore, Oda.
So needy. These guys are needy.
They just love you.
These guys have needful things. It's like that Stephen King novel, Carrie. No, that wasn't Carrie. I don't think he wrote Carrie.
I don't know. I thought he wrote Carrie. No, wait.
Did he write Carrie? Well, he wrote Christine.
I don't know. I didn't read a lot of Stephen King, honestly. This is not my forte. If you ask me about anime, I can talk about it, but Stephen King, no.
Well, why don't we talk about Space Dandy?
Oh, Space Dandy's great. Yeah, I haven't finished it yet, so.
I've been kind of binging on that. I'm like halfway through season 1.
There are a few episodes in there where it gets really weird. Just
it's
a little bit.
weird. It's.
But
I mean, I guess
overall,
Cowboy Bebop did
it's
that
solid.
a little bit too.
Well, Bebop stayed a little bit more lucid. I don't know. Some of those episodes were a little bit drug trippy. So those were my least favorite, but I do really like the overall world that they've got going, and it does kind of harken back to that Bebop, which is influenced by Lupin and shows like that. So it is quite enjoyable.
Yeah, it's like
the space bar boobies.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said space bar, like on the keyboard.
No, the bar in space. Boobies. The way he says that.
You know what? Bless Hulu for having the subtitle one on there. The dub seemed okay, but it seemed like a real bummer that they weren't able to use the. They weren't able to do the ending theme for like a season or something. Just licensing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see what I got. I've got some basic Eden Group gear. This is sort of good starter gear. Not a ton of consumables. This stuff might be a little tough for me. Well, I guess no one's going to heal me.
Wow, yeah, you are in the red. You've got no friends here right now, Oda. No friends.
Anime, we can all agree that Hunter x Hunter is the best.
I mean, everybody's got their favorite. One's not mine, but
I don't know anything about Hunter x Hunter.
I did not watch a whole lot of it, so. When
I was looking at the Anime Web Turnpike, they would mention it from time to time, which rest in peace, Anime Web Turnpike, R.I.P. Like 1994 to 2014.
Did it really last that long? Did it just go down? Am I missing like some big anime news today?
We should just look at the archive. Opened August 1995. It closed November 2014.
Wow.
Actually, the thread is just now going to be. Let's see if they have it on the Internet Archive. What was the link?
There's an official website down there at the bottom.
Yeah, that's not going to link anywhere now. But yeah, was it Anna Pike? I
think it was Annie Pike. Yeah.
I might have to put a www in there.
Oh man.
Let's see.
Oh, look at the big spike. You can actually see when it's at its peak.
At its peak?
It peaked in 2000 and 2005.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna put this up here. Just strip down memory lane.
Oh.
It does not like to not be in focus. Did you need to talk about anything that's not just looking at the old website? Or?
Well, we did launch Forgotten Paeon.
Oh, okay,
which
cool.
Is a callback to Paeon in RO1. So that is up, along with a couple events for Valentine's and an Edga event that ties in with Paeon loosely, using some of the NPCs and monsters from that. So for the Edga event, you go around collecting rice cakes for the Northern Dancer, who is this lovely lady who's in Prontera right now, dropping it like it's hot. You'll know what I mean if you go visit her. But you need to go collect her cakes because Edga sent out his goons to go steal them, and they give some nice stat boosts if you collect them.
Oh, I'm a fan of goons.
Yes, and well, these are some tiger goons, but they are goons. Not really the something awful goons, but We also
well,
have
there are stairs in our house, so you know.
we also have the Valentine's event, which is nice because you can go out and collect chocolates out in the field. So you'll see like little chocolate plants growing. Pick those, and you can trade them in for a title. So that's going on right now, along with Payon, which is obviously open, but it's for master level players. So you'll want to make sure that you've actually prepared for going in there, because it is a pretty hard region. The development team told us that they intended it to be very difficult, so it is. Go in there with like fully prepared teams.
Seems like a challenging kind of thing.
Yeah,
Very
yeah. And Edgar's really cool. He's been lifting weights. He's big and buff now. He's no longer that fat happy tiger sitting under a tree. He's
KISSING.
but he's been hitting the gym, and will probably own you the first time you challenge him. So the region looks really cool though. The map is super pretty, and man, I wish I don't know, should we venture to see if it'll load up through Steam?
Yeah, you know what? Let me.
I can't log in through Steam though. I don't have a Steam login. So, and if we go there with a newly created character, we will die.
See if it'll work. But yeah.
But we can at least see the stuff in Frontera. So.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we can look at the important stuff. So the #1 guide to anime and manga internet world. Okay, so it's patching. We'll see if that's.
Well, I hope it works, because it did not want to work for us any of the other times we tried it.
So
this computer, the streaming computer's.
We've got our popular series: Sailor Moon, Gundam, Dragon Ball, Tenchi Muyo, Evangelion.
Woo!
Let's take a look at some of the Kenshin websites.
Oh my god.
Personal websites.
Oh my god.
Any of these links still
Active, surprisingly.
Hey!
Something
Japan
is.
doesn't get rid of their sites. Oh my gosh! Well, I guess maybe these are just also in the Wayback Machine.
Last modified June 24th, 1998.
That's quite a while. I gotta say that's a long time of keeping that alive.
There's some shrines to Aoshi.
And the shrines, I remember
Fan
anime
shrines.
These each took like... Oh yeah,
yeah.
When you click on an image and it just open up into a new page, just that's it.
Well, I mean, at
You
this
couldn't load
time,
more than that.
somebody was sitting there and lovingly typing this out in HTML to make this site
That's true.
function, because it wasn't just a drag and drop interface at that point. This is like
these guys probably
98.
went on to like running cool stuff, you know.
Yeah. I mean, this is the foundation for a lot of people's careers. They start in fandom
Here we
and then they
go.
move.
All right.
Oh boy.
Ahoga, Rurouni Kenshin fanfiction.
Oh boy.
Daughter of the Dragon.
This is a slippery slope.
The deadly. Well, the hentai ecchi.
Etchy section.
Etchy is a different section.
Oh,
So
okay.
This is clean.
Okay. This is safe.
1998
Safe for work.
RK Fanfics Award Ceremony.
Oh wow, yeah, we should click on that.
Come on. Oh my gosh.
This is great.
Oh, how cool. You were invited to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with us on the 25th.
Oh, that's sweet.
December 1998. So how was your Christmas? Oh, I had a fan fiction award ceremony.
Hey,
Oh,
why not?
Organizer, the Singapore
Singapore
KFC Kenshin Fan Club. GeoCities.
Oh, this makes me surprisingly happy.
The
to see.
categories, best comedy. Oh, comedy. Or comedy, that's correct. Best angst. Best character creation. Best music video. Man, that's cool. I'm glad that this stuff still exists somewhere. Me, myself, it was like Tenchi Muyo around 1/2. I had friends who were big into Escaflowne.
Yeah. I remember seeing the movie when they brought it over in theaters.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my dad went with me because he's like, oh, it has dragons. So he was or it was something
Big
like
into
that.
dragons.
Well, it was approaching that sort of level of fantasy, so that's kind of how I got him to agree to go, and then he ended up liking it. So
I am ready to press back so fast in case of a not safe for work picture up on one of these.
you think?
It's really taking a gamble, but
I don't know. I feel like this was maybe back when we were a little bit more reserved. I feel like it was a little
I
bit
think
harder
so.
to stumble across that kind of stuff on the web at this point. I mean, you had to go searching for it.
oh my god. Gary has recently gotten a DVD player and is interested in getting the Y2K special, which isn't coming out on Laserdisc,
Oh my gosh.
but needs some advice on how to play import discs on a domestic player. You can't do it, sorry. Region lockout, blanking sucks,
Yep.
to put it blunt. He's
We're
not
still
wrong.
struggling with those same
Good job.
problems occasionally, but thankfully with anime, that's not as much of an issue anymore. It's so much easier to watch. The IRC chat.
Let's see what the... All of you people out there who are like myself, a major fan of Japanese anime, Japanese cartoons. Below is a list of some of my own personal favorite fanfics collected from many different fanfic writers. Although some of them are not complete, I'm always surfing the web, to find conclusions. If you have any continuing parts, it should... Well, that's probably
Yeah,
not
we
even live anymore.
Hope not.
Man, I remember that. I remember that episode. Oh, so this is the name of a fanfic. Okay. This fanfic is particularly good, not in the funny sense, but a bit more serious. New character arrives in Nerima, but what is the reasons for his particular interest in Nintendo family? In win-word format.
You know, it's kind of interesting to think about. This is kind of that introduction period for a lot of us to anime and the fandom, and probably this is around the same time when a lot of us started to go to events.
Yeah.
And then how much it's changed now with the way that we share our fandom and interact with one another. That it's so much
19,000 hits, man. It's...
Yeah, which is actually astounding if you think about it, because
Well, the Turnpike really put it out there.
if you got featured on there and somebody was interested in the same thing, this is where you went to go connect with other people and find like a group of fellow fans to make a club for.
21 years. Last update, well, 11th August 2000. Well, it could have been updated since then.
Yeah.
Photons, what's that about?
There was a lot of digging though. You really had to invest
Oh yeah,
time.
you had to go through the web ring. I don't think they had much game stuff on here.
No, though some of the series at this point did have games on you know, there's the Gundam games that were available, for Dreamcast at that time? So, Gundam Battle Assault kind of thing. That was, 99?
Yeah, that makes...
Am I getting that year right?
Well, they
Somewhere
might
in that
have
range.
Ragnarok the manhwa on here. Oh, the images are broken.
Yeah, that is the one
Oh,
downside.
you're breaking my heart. Oh. I used to memorize the hell out of those.
So I guess we have one person in the chat whose first anime was Sailor Moon, and their family didn't like it for being suggestive.
Well, they wore those skirts pretty short.
Yeah,
mean,
I think it was a little bit of a culture shock, that type of cartoon for some families. I actually watched a series of episodes on YouTube chronicling this journey of these girls who met in college through Sailor Moon, and they put together a cosplay group, and they went to an East Coast convention and wore it together. and it was like their reunion.
Oh.
So it was the reunion of this group of like at least 10 girls. I mean, it was a big group that they'd come from all over the East Coast to reconvene, and they'd remade costumes and they wore them together again, and it was surprisingly touching. I was like, that's
cool.
That is a level of fandom that you get in anime and gaming that I feel is unique in a lot of ways.
Well,
People who really connect over something like that, and that they can have members of their group move on over like a 10-year span, and then they come back together, and it's...
I think that's always been really cool. Even going to AX back, like in the early 2000s or something like that, was still a hell of an experience.
Yeah.
So this is our old website.
Wow.
I don't know how much will even load anymore. But yeah, you can kind of see what's like screenshots. We have 10 whole pages.
So you guys are actually hoping to redo the RO website again, though, right?
Yeah.
Your face looks sad.
Yeah,
I mean,
someday.
it's a work in progress, but...
It
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, some of these might not, the Java stuff may not work properly anymore. Or I don't know if this is even Java. Yeah, this is... Yeah, this page unfortunately is pretty much the same on our new page. But yeah, there's a number of things that have not really been modified all that much.
I do think it's cute that when you scroll,
I
they
miss-
stand up.
I miss having some of these arts, like the animation on here.
Yeah.
Man, we should steal this from our own site.
Steal from your old website.
Our old
It is really
website.
neat. I do like that. I like the interactive.
Yeah, I mean this is
Nice.
This is from pretty far back in the day. Ooh, some of these these links.
It's a little bit like it's censoring it.
Well, it's just the F word, Just tons of
It's just one big, yeah, one big profanity scrolled across these.
But yeah, before there was a wiki, before Wikipedia existed, we had the Rune Midgard's Library, which, if you wanted to know about one-handed swords, there you go. You can find it right on our own website. The list is a little bit longer now, so actually I would love if we had this on our site again, and actually see what the whole... Nope. I missed this image too.
Oh.
Page not found.
Well, it's nice that it actually preserved a fair amount of the images, despite some of these pages end up getting hit and you just never see any of it. It just becomes one big wall of text. So let's see if this will run.
Betwixt says, I can't think of a polite way to ask this, but who's the non-Oda?
Oh, hi. I am CM Maridah. I'm the CM for Ragnarok Online 2. So. Which we are trying to get uploaded. Are you going to make a character?
Yeah, let's see if...
Uh-oh.
It's okay, this should not be on the stream, I don't think.
We should check first.
Wow, password when you log in, what do you guys think you are, Requiem? So what's the difference between Odin
So
and
Odin's
Freya?
our old one that we've had since launch.
Is that why it's called Odin? It's like old...
Yeah, old Odin. It's almost 2 years old now, so it's got the majority of our players. And then Freya is the new server. So just depends on which one you want to go for.
Well, I'm an old guy.
So you can go on Odin, and there's a big
Channel
community there.
1.
So you do have a couple characters.
I guess I totally do. Let me switch over.
I don't think they're going to be high enough level to go into Payon. You could jump down the well, maybe? I don't know if it has a restriction on whatever level you're on.
I might only just be able to just walk around the starting area stuff.
Yeah. Oh, man.
No, it's cool. No, it's all right. Nothing happened. Happy family. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this to the top. Bring the chat to the top.
So, actually, right now, if you're creating a new character or logging into an older character, you're going to have a quest line that's going to be available to you with some stuff to help you jumpstart playing again.
So would you recommend I create a brand new character?
You could start just fresh if you wanted to. Otherwise, you can jump in on these, but I don't know if you remember where you were at.
Yeah, that's true. It probably wouldn't hurt to sort
It's
of...
probably been quite a while. And there's a lot of stuff that's changed, potentially, depending on when you created those characters.
Ready. 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 Ready.
Oh, these costumes look familiar.
Yeah.
Ready. Ready.
Yeah, there are a lot of throwback outfits.
Ready.
I'm trying to get them to put all of the RO1 costumes into a box so that we can put that up there for anybody who wants to.
Do any classes in RO2 have guns?
No, unfortunately, we do not have that yet. What do you generally like to play? I mean, obviously the easiest is going to be swordsman if you're just going in there to, start off.
Ready.
Anything that involves like magic, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. But
Well,
thieves are pretty easy to play.
Acolyte, I remember, was kind of slow getting started.
Yeah, acolytes are going to be a little bit harder, but it's really up to you what kind of thing you want to start with.
So, okay, that looked like he had a meatball on his head. Which,
So yeah, what you've got over here is your job class, which is going to basically depict, or it's going to, I can't talk today, not enough sleep. It's going to break you down into 4 different categories you can pick from.
okay.
If you want to be a chef, alchemist, blacksmith, artisan. In the end, if you're just making this to show basic content, it doesn't really matter which one you pick. If you want to actually stick with this character, I actually like using the alchemist. I find it's very easy. So
How full of metal are they? Are they fairly full metal? Or?
Not really, no. But we do actually. It's funny, in one of our dungeons we do have a Alphonse and Edward.
Oh, okay,
There's
that's
these
cool.
two monsters that you fight. Those robot guys in there, named after them. Trying to talk about this game on like 4 hours of sleep this is exercise.
It does not want me to be able to change my appearance.
Okay, you need to select which job you want, and then you can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Every time I create a new character, I'm like, oh, that's right. Gotta select your job first.
Needs to let me zoom in even further.
Do you really need to see like the solid whites of his eyes? Is that
Yeah.
more zoom?
Go. He's an angry boy. Look at
Too much
him.
eyeliner. Yeah.
Cut my life into pieces.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Ready.
I don't want to look like Mr. Angry here.
Yeah, I mean, there's some nicer faces. That
Are you
pick.
guys getting audio from the game at all?
Ready. 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 Ready.
The first time I picked a voice, I didn't have my headset on, and I hated it.
Oh, yeah. Are voices still not changeable?
If you're a GM, you can, but yeah.
That's a bummer. Oh, he's sad. Now he's constipated?
I think some of these later ones are some of the better faces. Like the...
I'm an emotionally stunted man. Well, you can change the eye style too.
Yeah, the eyes, actually, there's a lot of variety. In the way,
No!
if you want the cat-eyed look.
Thriller! Alright.
We should go through and make the ugliest character possible.
Okay.
He's traumatized. Well, though we might end up offending somebody if their character ends up looking like what we pick. He's tweaking. That guy is...
Whoa! Yeah, brah, you got a Burning Man last year? I give some good hair. Captain.
Yeah, there's a lot of hair product in RO2.
Like, how can I make the character most look like Guy Fieri? I need to have the hair go straight up.
Yeah, we don't have the Guy Fieri pack yet, I will let development know that there was interest and that maybe
where's the frosted tips? I mean...
With pink hair, man.
I think so.
I have not seen a whole lot of guys running around in game with pink hair.
My color-ish blindness is a little rough.
That looks fine. I mean, you got gray eyes, gray hair. That's not a bad combo. I've got a couple
Whoa,
like that.
he's real serious now.
He can see through time.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Yeah, this guy sounds fun. Name for an archer.
It needs to be archery related?
I guess it could be.
Huh. Arbalist is recommending the Guy Fieri character wear the Vacan's outfit, which is kind of like
I should probably be a chef then, if that's the case.
It's sort of like a beach bum sort of outfit.
Oh, okay.
So that would fit. He's gonna go with that purple hair. All right, go with it. I don't know. I'm not good with naming stuff. Yeah, why not? There was a person on, I think it was Freya the other day that had a Bear Grylls name, and they were a bear. It was pretty great. People were complimenting him. I was warning people not to drink any water the guy gave out.
My turn.
Nice. Ah, yay, the loading screens. So we had a contest last month, and there were some
Peace on the
really
continent
amazing
of
entries.
Midgard.
And the new attendance system. So this is brand new. This is something they just put in.
Do I click on anything?
No, it's still having problems. In fact, if anybody during the stream is a victim of some of these problems, send a support ticket. So we're still trying to get that ironed out.
I'm gonna
Trying to figure out all the things
pick
that
up
are wrong.
these
Now that's
lollipops here.
part of actually the Valentine's Day
Oh,
event.
okay.
So you're gonna collect chocolates.
So I'm massaging these weeds.
You are gonna massage it for about a minute. Yeah, about then, and then chocolate. Yeah. So this is just some help that you get at the very beginning for starting. Like it'll show you like this is where quests are.
Oh,
blah,
okay,
blah, blah.
that's
You know,
nice.
it's pretty self-explanatory for the most part, but just in case you've never played an MMO before, that's for you.
Oh, I like the little blinky pourings here. What do they mean?
Which one? These guys?
Yeah.
Down at the bottom? They show your health, like basically what's reflected up here
Oh.
is reflected down here. So when you
Do
get
they,
beat
like,
up,
get all bloody?
they just get sad.
Oh.
They kind of empty, and then they just get a little depressed because you're losing.
Oh, okay, so they actually blink when you're
Yeah,
getting hit.
they're animated, so
Wow, how nice.
they interact. And so you'll go through this beginning area if you want to.
Wow, the interface has really changed.
Yep. And then all those little dudes are
You know,
new
I
victims.
I hacked together the the priest on the patcher image.
Yeah.
I had assumed that they were going to change it out for something made by a professional. Oops. I like the the little charger thing is nice.
And so on the right side there's all your quests, and they're divided up into two types. There's the, your normal quests that appear in that tab, and then the Kara quests, which have a separate tab.
Okay.
So you can keep them separate like that.
The bag, so it's B for bag. Betwixt says, I got punished in Lineage 2 for naming my character Microsoft.
I've seen people in game with names like that. Yeah, no, you won't have any problem in game with your names as long as it's not something like profanity or super offensive.
If your name is profanity, like
profanity would be
Profanity
fine.
Jones.
But there have been a few names that we've seen where it's like, oh, that's all sorts of wrong.
Oh, you almost fell into my trap.
Oh.
You're not. Okay, there we go. Oh, honing one, yeah. I see.
Yep. So you're collecting for your profession that you're going to be. Because you selected chef, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
making donkey sauce.
You're gonna. Yes. True to your name, you're gonna make some donkey sauce.
That's money. Yeah, you guys need to have like hair that's sort of standing straight
We
up.
do need some Guy Fieri hair, yeah.
Could be
But
like
we're running
Guy
a-
Fieri. It could be like a abominable snowman that has frosted tips.
Oh my god. You want to write up a proposal? We'll send it over.
I probably
They'll
can,
ignore
you
it,
know?
but they'll probably be like, what is this? I don't understand this. The humor will be completely lost on Korea because we don't get that show.
I remember that they had the. We would have. I like the way that you guys have your map set up. That's very clever.
Yeah, it's very easy to use. So
Did you do double like a?
a double jump.
I don't remember if it was this game. Maybe it was one of the other games we have, where you kind of do like a whoa.
No.
Oh,
I think you might be
geez.
thinking of the game we were
This guy is
testing.
imbued with some sort of dark magic. I'm gonna steer clear.
Oh no, he's fine. just
He's
another-
obviously possessed by the stuff in Princess Mononoke.
That's just his skill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not gonna hurt you. He's just
the
doing the same
pollution that infected Spirited Away is not the case.
Personal note: never put Oda in charge of character customization.
It's
no,
fine,
it's
it's
great.
fine.
Actually, he makes hilarious characters. So
If I don't make a character look like Grace Jones, it's not, it's barely a game.
he's guaranteed to make it something weird or laugh-worthy.
See, you're using your satanic magic here. I don't know.
You'll
if
be
I
really
am
happy
into
to
that.
know we have the horse head in this game too. So you too, yeah, I know how much you love the horse head. So you could get that in this. In fact, I could just send you one.
No,
I know how
I'm
much you
good.
want one.
I'm good.
He really hates that horse head.
It reminds me of those like really creepy masks. They in Kyoto they have. Are you familiar with Kiyomizu Temple? It's the one that's up on a hill. It's like a wooden temple with like a big patio that kind of stretches out over the hillside.
I may have seen a photo of it. The only one that I visited in Kyoto was Nanzenji,
Oh, very cool.
which was really nice. But
Yeah, on the street leading up to it, they had a bunch of touristy shops.
Oh, okay.
And they had this place where they had all these really like, they had airsoft guns and they had like masks of like President Obama.
It kind of reminds me of Russia when I was there. This was like well over a decade ago, but they had like a whole lot of like presidential related, like I guess we would consider them like gag stuff. but like you could find a lot of stuff with George Bush's face on it. It was kind of wild how much merchandise there is sold with past and present presidential faces on it.
We probably did the
like
same.
the stacking, like the stacking dolls. Oh yeah, you can totally get that with like.
Oh yeah, the Matryoshka.
Yeah, the Matryoshka dolls that you can get with like. Oh look, Ronald Reagan's nested inside George Bush. Doesn't make any
what the heck
sense.
is this?
Oh, so this is your next quest. So, if you want to like pull up your quest menu.
Sure.
So, you just accepted. And so it says find a shining object.
Uh huh.
So over here, you're just gonna. It's a collection quest. So it just wants you to pick the mushrooms.
I'm always big about shooting man.
Yeah, this guy's. You gotta worry
That's what
about
you do
how.
up at Burning Man. I mean,
We should have a Burning Man event. We'll have a Burning Man event in game. Make people dress in the strangest outfit that they can possibly think of.
I thought it was
and
literally
show
going to
up.
be like with some sort of Wicker Man sort of thing. What am I? Oops! I should have looked at what this guy had said.
You know, you don't
okay.
really have to when you're this early on. It's kind of like
If you miss a little
see
bit,
the indicators.
You're gonna be okay.
As long as you're following the indicators, you're okay.
Yeah, I like the interface. Stuff.
It's
like,
very easy to get through the
the
beginning.
What's up with you guys having a sky? Good for you.
Well, it's this thing that they call 3D.
That's what I say to 3 dimensions. It's all about 2.5D. It wasn't too good for 2.5D. It wasn't too good for Final Fantasy Tactics, huh?
I think Final Fantasy's franchise has decided to go with the 3D route now, so I hate to break
you end up with
it
like
to
Final
you,
Fantasy
but-
7. I mean, look at what happens. I've never played 7, so.
I did not finish 7. I'm
Whenever
going to say something that would make a lot of people angry. I got bored. I did. I got bored with it. I was
But
playing a lot of games
Aeris
at the time, too.
and Luffy,
Luffy.
Barrett, Cloud.
I just saw One Piece in my head. I guess there. For whatever reason, that was where my mind went, and so now all I'm ever gonna think is Final Fantasy would be a whole lot better if it were One Piece.
It probably would.
It would have kept my
Do
attention
they have
longer.
any good One Piece games?
There's the One Piece. It's the Dynasty Warriors game. So if you like Dynasty Warriors, which
You know
I do,
what? I would want like a Wind Waker.
oh yeah,
'Cause
something kind of like more adventure.
I heard they actually had a good
They might
Naruto
have.
game.
They might have had something like that for One Piece. We just might not have seen it over here. I don't know. I just know as soon as I heard that they were going to have the One Piece Dynasty Warriors, I was like, yes.
There's some kind of like amiibo tie-in to that or
Oh.
something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Where's the emote?
Oh, emotes. So go to this menu up here. See your little point? Click on him.
Oh.
And then the emote menu is there. And you can set them into a slot here. You can expand out your slots by going down here and clicking on these arrows.
Okay.
And so you can drag and drop them into there.
Oh, awesome.
And if you want to just test them out, just click on them and see what your character looks like when he's...
Does your character say anything while you're doing this? Okay, you gotta right click.
Yeah. And generally...
He does not look like he's having a happy dance here.
He's
like,
just like, I'm so angry you're making me dance.
Yay!
There's quite a few emotes. Not as many
That
as...
just looks like evil.
Yeah. I think they tried to go for nothing that would truly offend anybody. So.
I noticed that they... let's see if they took it out.
Which one?
They had a Christian prayer and then like
They
a
do.
Buddhist prayer?
They still have that.
Oh,
yeah.
is that...
It's more of a... Go back to the... scroll up a bit. It's in the midsection. There. It's the Amen.
Oh,
and
they
Buddhist
didn't
prayer.
take it out. Well,
Yep.
you know what? The swastika existed long before.
Yes. Well, the swastika and its reversed version are Buddhist symbols, so they're not...
Yes, as a Buddhist, I can say that it's perfectly okay.
Yeah.
Although Buddhists are kind of like smart enough to be like, you know what? Let's not. That's not a battle that's really worth fighting.
Yeah, let's not put that on everything. Yeah.
Yeah, people might not be crazy about that.
Yeah.
Oops.
But no, if you see that in game, it is not an indicator that you are a Nazi. It's a Buddhist,
that's kind
Buddhist
of
prayer. Yeah,
that's sort of like a different
Buddhist prayer
emote
beads.
that probably.
You know, there
don't wanna
is
put
some
that
stuff in the game that, when localizing it,
A little rough.
yeah, especially because we get the English pack, and then we'll look at it, and everything that we can find, we'll let them know, okay, it needs to be changed. But there's certain things like that where it's like, well, it's not. I don't think anybody really.
Yeah,
is gonna,
I think people can understand.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Oops.
gonna be misconstrued.
I'm gone. I disappeared.
You'll have to zoom out to see some all. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is like you screwed up as a
Big
salary
time.
man.
Yeah. But we do have some stuff that gets removed from the game just because it's like, oh wow, that will not translate well here. Let's not do that. So some of the stuff actually with
Dragon Fist, very cool.
with Forgotten Payon.
Doken, not to be confused.
You'll know what I mean when I say Forgotten Payon. Some of the names needed to be changed.
Yeah.
Somebody on the GM team has a, or not GM team, the development team has a sense of humor. So.
That's so absurd. Oh, Greed Shoulder.
Yeah,
That's a good battle there.
There's a lot of options. If you use the emotes in the chat, if you go click on the next tab, and yeah, they give you like a little pop-up.
Okay, so it's more traditional
Yeah.
RL1 style. That's cool.
Which is cool. Yeah, I don't use these very often. I should use them more.
Wow, these are elaborate.
Well, it's,
Let's practice laughing. Ha 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 ha. Let's not practice laughing anymore.
all right. So, if you want to travel, I don't know if you want to keep doing these base. Oh yeah. So go into your bag if you want to get on your mount.
Okay.
And it's you already had it open. Never mind. Oh, mount menu. What am I thinking? I am not awake enough for this. Go to the next tab. So there's arrows right here.
Ooh.
Yeah. So your mount is going to be right here.
Okay.
And go to own. And then click on that board.
Is there any way to like put it in a hotkey bar? Or?
Yes. Can you drag that down?
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah.
I like that. It's flashing though. Does he die if I don't?
Horribly. He just dismembers. Yeah. So don't ride him for
blows
too
up.
long. He blows up. Yeah. It sometimes takes you with it.
Look at that.
I'm lying,
I like
but-
that. It's more like thief's clothing or novice's clothing. That's kind of.
Well, yeah. It is sort of the novice.
It's not my fault. Okay. Oops. I wonder if this might be the Phrygianity.
It might be. There's actually a lot of stuff in this game where you go, oh, I recognize that.
Well, I still remember these guys from when I played last. Like back when we were doing beta testing.
Okay. So the flips are pretty easy to kill.
Yeah, these guys are kind of like a iconic RO2 monster. I like that. I don't think we have anything comparable to this in RO1. Edible petal. Now let's see. Ankle snare, impact arrow.
So I don't know if you want to try, yeah. Now is a good time to start understanding your skills a bit, but...
Yeah. Oh, okay. I noticed that a lot of classes in RO2 have this like build up a gauge.
Yeah.
You know, kind of save the cheerleader, save the world sort of, you know. think I got all those that I needed to get. Let's turn this in. Oh yeah, you gotta get his sleeve button from the Phregianity guy.
So you remember this?
Yeah, they were. They're up here? Oh, here we go.
Yep, suspicious persons.
It's
Just go
very,
ahead and
it's
attack
very
people.
distracting to have the exclamation point like they're NPCs you can talk to.
Well, yeah, though it does make it convenient when you're just trying to like
Oops.
run and gun through some stuff. You know who to attack and who not to.
I like that. They really flip around when they get killed. They're really into that. Well, we got one sleeve button of the suspicious
Well, there you go.
guys.
You're good.
Oh, how I wish for a peaceful academic life. Guy Fieri, can you let Monster Professor Gretel know? We're going to Monster Professor Gretel. He's got some fantastic spaghetti.
So if you see down here where it says level up, click on that. So you have some stat points that you can allocate.
Um,
So what? You
there is
pick
definitely
Archer.
not Dex on here. I guess maybe Agi.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm sure somebody in the chat probably has advice on what kind of build you should do. Did you apply it?
Oh,
Say set, and then we'll apply. Oh. If you want to sit,
where's it?
here, X.
Oh,
X
okay.
is your sit. So.
Well, you know what? Can you lay down?
No. There is a. You can use one of the emotes, I believe. I'm trying to think.
Yay!
I'm trying to remember which one.
I'm gonna cast myself down on these swords.
Is it what you're trying to do? Just commit suicide over here? Oh, I don't remember how to lay down. But there's like a. I think there's an emote you can use. Yep. This might be a little bit more difficult than. Despair's about as good as it gets.
Oh, archers go full strength. Agi sucks with AOV formulas.
What is the problem?
Do you guys still have the young gal with the old lady's voice?
Yeah,
I want to go talk to her right now before the
God,
stream
where is
ends.
she located?
What do you want?
Oh, God.
Problem.
Isn't that our HR person's voice that
I
did
don't
that?
think so. I think it was just.
Because I know that she filled in for one of the voices, and that they changed it around to make it sound really.
No,
Strange.
her voice is a little like I'd probably know it if I heard it, but I don't think that one was her. It's just that when we're doing VO requests for
Well, the names don't always indicate the gender either.
yeah, there were some that were not. It was just kind of a guess as to what the NPCs would be.
What is it?
Oh,
That's her.
That's her. All right.
All right, jack up the
Found her.
sound.
Yes. Looking for me?
Looking for me?
What is it?
She's just got laryngitis, man.
Me?
I'm keeping
That's how I felt last week.
you, Wazowski.
That was me
Looking
last
for
week.
me?
Not quite that bad
Yes.
though. 6 packs a
Yeah,
day.
how are you feeling now?
Me?
You
About
feeling a little
70% better. Yeah, the sleepiness
Yes.
is not helping, but about 70%
Looking
better.
for me? Yes. Looking for me? What is it? Yes. Looking for me.
You just
Looking for
I'm
me.
so glad that we found
Yes.
Sophie in her horrible voice.
Looking for me. Looking for me.
Looking for me.
Looking for me. Looking for me.
Sounds like the blank when Madonna was in Dick Tracy.
Nick and Tracy. You've got to take care of Big Boy.
What is it? Looking for me.
This should just be the entire time we stream RO2. It should just be finding people's
I mean,
voices.
I was looking for her, so.
Yeah. Selma
Selma
and Patty.
Selma and Patty from The Simpsons.
Yep. That poor pouring.
Bing bing. See, that's definitely not the sound that I expect to hear out of a pouring.
Really? I don't really know
It's
what
like
to expect out of a pouring.
boing. Also, I like
That's
the,
so predictable, though.
I like the little details on here, like little. Well, this is not a birdhouse. This is like a.
Well, it could be a birdhouse, just
Could be
not a
like
very
a-
protected one, you know? Like that one, maybe the birds get robbed more often than the other one. But
You know, you want to have a birdhouse in your soul, you know.
oh, somebody is on the same quest as you. So
They are a mage. Okay. The sounds are a little more graphic in this game.
well,
It's too realistic, man. All these
they really wanted you to feel
three-dimensional characters.
that anguish for those pourings that you are killing.
See, in RO, we rarely told you that you had to kill a pouring. It was
They
just
just
out of
didn't-
your own bloodlust.
Here we insist.
Oh, you will kill.
You
pouring.
will kill pourings. You will kill so many pourings and other cute things.
Looking for me.
That makes me so happy.
That you found her, yeah.
Looking for me.
So that's gonna be your favorite NPC.
That is my favorite NPC.
Everybody's got one. I hope a lot of people like the Northern Dancer. When we saw her for the first time on the ITS, that was love at first sight.
It was definitely a surprise. Do you guys still have like costumes?
We do, if you go to decorate.
Okay.
Right now, what we've got is there's new platinum packs that they're going to be releasing one every month, and it's got a brand new costume in it, plus like a buff. So this month's is the aesthetic Tai Chi costume. So if you go to the costume box and click items, there's a preview for it. So click on the outfit, you'll see what it looks like.
Oh, you look like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I like
Kinda,
it.
yeah. It's a little bit
With a cool
Obi-Wan-esque.
yin-yang on your back.
Yeah, so
the
that's what's
yin-yang
up for
twins.
this month. Next month, we were asking them to shift around when they were going to release certain costumes since we got basically like the schedule for the next 9 months. And I'm hoping that they pick the one that we want for next month because it's
Wow,
really cool.
Cape.
Now, yeah, the February box, this one's fun because it's all Valentine's related loosely. So you've got the Romeo and Juliet set, you've got the butler and housemaid, you've got the wedding dress and the tuxedo. So it's kind of like love themed, blushing, and you've got flower.
Oh, I like that.
So we've been asking them to make boxes that are a little bit more month to month themed instead of just our normal Munal. That way, if you want to dress up for
I was into
For
being an
Valentine's?
archer before it got popular.
So that's the accessory box. If you want to see the costumes for it, go to February costume box,
Okay.
and you can see that's Romeo's outfit. He's got falling flower petals.
Oh, cool. It's like that Kevin Spacey movie.
Yes, exactly like that, just rendered in RO2.
Milady.
Yeah, the butler
Oh,
outfit is a
come
little
on. Come on.
You know, we're just not progressive enough. I'm sorry.
I guess
Can't
so.
put on the main outfit, but if only. I know Guy Fieri would look great in a wedding dress, but our game is just not gonna let it happen.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
So
Okay,
those are your options right now. There's obviously a ton of costumes
Well,
that
I
are up
love
on the
that you can actually
marketplace.
see that on your character.
Yeah, that's actually a fairly new feature that they added since they came onto this title. They added that feature where it gives you that preview. So. Oh, we can't humanize porings? They have to be popped? I like porings though. They're kind of like,
Well, I mean, they are like the mascot character.
yeah.
And are in no way similar to
No,
blue
not at all.
monsters from another
No,
series.
nothing like that at all. It's never exactly like that.
Yeah, a little bit. Let's see.
But yeah, so that's the very beginning of RO2. You'd have to use the flying Khafra to get to Frontera if you wanted to go.
Yeah, let me see. Where can I find?
We gotta find one. So if you zoom in on your map, see the minus? It's not Mecca minus. Maybe try plus. Try the plus.
Oop.
No, that's it. Darn it.
Well, I can open up the.
Trying to find the closest flight.
Oh, hey, look at that! You can mouse.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fancy schmancy. So I'm guessing I'm going over there then.
That is
seems
where
to
the
be
quest
where
line's
I'll be.
it's gonna weave you through. Is there not a flying cough right here? The problem is now that I can teleport, I totally abuse that because, you know.
Walking's for chumps.
Walking
So
is
says
for
CM
chumps.
Merida. Oh, are you walking?
oh.
What a buffoon!
I
You
click
should
on
go
a
and
map
play
and I
your,
appear.
your bassoon.
Yeah, it's totally, it was something that Zambi told me back when I was on a different title, and she would see me at lunch playing this game, and she's like, oh, I can't do that now. Now that I have all the GM powers, it's just like, you can't go back. And it's true, because then when you try playing, and you're like, oh, I can't teleport, because you're so used to it, and there's all this other stuff that you can't do. So you have like all these powers, and then going back, it's like being a superhero and then going
Yep.
back to being a normal person.
Well, this is a flying transportation service.
Yes, that's where you need to go. Okay, cool.
I should not mess with this guy.
Oh, actually, he is part of the event. Just for fun.
Yeah, just for funzos. Let's go take a look. I can't zoom.
He is one of the
zoom all
servants
way.
that is.
Oh, he's got a cool little pipe. Hey.
Yeah.
Which,
Well, because it's Edgar's got that pipe, and now it's his a little bit more beefy, and just attack him.
I'm in you now. I'm around you. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's
Shake
a
his
cool
hand.
design.
You know, tell him you really like what he's done with himself.
Let's see. Let's do the shake. Is there a shake hand?
No, you can blow him a kiss.
Oh, I'm gonna belittle him.
He walked away. Like.
Oh, I'll get you next time, bro. All right, let's go back to this Kafra.
I mean, if you attack him, he'll give you some cakes.
I don't think I can.
Well, you know, it'll be fine. Yeah, trust me, it'll be fine.
Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Uh-oh.
Where'd he go? Oh no!
He walked
Having
away.
abandonment issues. All right.
So you can go up to her. I don't know if you have enough money right now.
Oh geez, who's the Flash over here? It's all fast and stuff.
So you need to fly to the next service. It'll be that broom. You're gonna have to kind of hop around.
What's this rupee stuff?
It's basically like our version of pennies. No one ever wants to use it, and we don't even know why.
I don't like
pennies
how
exist.
you're
Yeah.
just like no effort to hold on to the broom.
Yeah, you're just.
That just seems
I
dangerous.
trust you. Yeah.
Uh,
So you'll want to go back to that same lady you left from and hop on another broom. You're just gonna kind of like hop
just daisy chain it.
daisy chain. Yeah. Oh, you might not be able to yet.
Mm.
Yeah, because you're in the beginning area. Dang. Well, poop. You're stuck here. Sorry.
Well,
Better just make a home here and call it.
Well,
So we're gonna move on to Beseige. All right.
yeah. Let's see if I can make.
I'm
this
gonna
not
run
full
real
screen.
quick,
Sure.
and I will BRB. So.
BRB, BBQ, sounds good. Let me quit this. So, let me get the last game on there. Hopefully this loads okay. Okay, looks like it loaded okay. I hope you guys enjoy this stuff. It's just goofy fun. It's a pleasure to be able to do this week after week, hanging out with you guys. I really do enjoy it. So let's get the webcam up here. Okay, so let's so this is a pretty cool new game. I just got it recently. They're in early access right now, so they don't have a ton of maps. But I'll probably wait till Merida gets back to get too far into it. Sorora says to play Evolve, which it looks fun. I just don't have a group of people that I play games normally with that would be able to support like playing a bunch of like team play kind of stuff. Merida will be back. But yeah, I kind of know how to build already. This is basically like you're building a siege engine. So you're kind of creating sort of Minecraft, but it's sort of like if you guys ever played Banjo-Kazooie. I think they had a bunch of games where you're sort of like building these crazy contraptions. So yeah, it's very intuitive how you're building these sort of medieval siege machines. There's all kinds of crazy options, like you can make flying machines, you can put metal plates, but for the purpose of this, I don't think we have to be all that fancy. We just need to have cannons, flamethrower. We'll put a little flamethrower on the front here. I think that just goes, or okay, CY, and then why not? We'll have a flaming ball on top. F. So let's see. Let's set machine on the ground and.
I'm back. Did you get that?
Yeah.
All right, I got more caffeine.
Okay.
All right.
So this is a game where you make a murder machine.
Okay.
So there's different ways you can do it. You can sort of, it's like Minecraft how you're building stuff out. So I don't really have a lot of steering control unless you build steering control into it. But the physics engine is really just a ton of fun on here.
This is what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I mean, you can use like the cannons. So yeah, let's go to the next zone. So far this game is only single player, but man, I would love to have like War of Imperium stuff using...
This sort of thing?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to have like an RO version of this game where you're trying to like break through to somebody's Imperium.
So you need to tell somebody on the development team, hey, can you play this?
No, we need to tell them to keep making the game. Like, don't get distracted by this.
True.
So let's get this set up. It's a little bit of a taller structure.
Okay, so it's all up to you, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Should you put wheels on the inside, too, for stability?
Yeah, I think we totally can do that.
On the inside, just so that, yeah, I would think you'd be able to roll a little bit better.
So at any time you can place it on the ground. Let's press play, and let's see how this works. So yeah, whoa, okay, oh okay, no problem. Almost got it.
So
Almost
this
there.
looks a lot like this is machine version of Quap.
I don't know about Quap. I mean,
It doesn't look like it rolls that well.
no, not particularly well.
So really, it's about engineering something that will move.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're sort of. Oops.
What is the purpose of this thing on the back?
I was going to try to do some kind of steering thing.
I feel like that was just gonna make it like back heavy.
Oops. It's also pretty easy to erase blocks too. No, I'm going to have wheels on here as well.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there are different controls for every sort of thing. Like a steering hinge you control with back and forth, so. Yeah. Oops.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, it gives us a little bit of steering ability here.
Okay.
Ooh, that could use
Not
a
enough
little
of
bit
a bend.
A little bit of cross bracing. Could probably use a little bit of cross bracing here.
I feel like this would be a really good instructional thing to teach kids a little bit about.
About medieval history.
No, but more about like problem solving.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically like Mr. Wizard kind of stuff. All right, so that makes it a little bit less useful.
Yeah, now I think that last call.
Oh, that just broke. Yeah, I didn't like that.
I would remove that one, yeah.
Oh, that's neat. It can actually do info on that. So I should probably brace these. Oops. So yeah, this is. Oh, yeah, those hinges are still hella weak.
What if you gave more length here? After the joint, you give it a little bit more of a bar of distance before you put this piece in place.
Yeah, let me see if I can actually detach something, or if I have to. I may just have to delete it, which is fine.
Destroy it. Yep.
But I mean, it's so easy to make. It's really not too big a deal. Maybe.
So try the longer wooden block and then give it more distance. That way when it rotates, it's not colliding with the front wheels of that part.
Okay.
So I would give it even more than that. Maybe like one more block. Yeah. And maybe make this part smaller. So instead of
being too wide,
do it
maybe just have a one.
and so that it's a little bit more narrow in the front.
Okay. Or a little wider in the front, you mean?
I'm thinking a little more narrow just for steering purposes, since that's all you're using it for, is to steer. The other part's for stability.
I mean, this thing is pretty freakishly tall, too. That probably doesn't help. But...
And then you want to do the cross bracing on that one.
Okay.
It should be, I would think, enough.
Let me see if I can... oops. make this double thick.
So it doesn't snap?
Hopefully it doesn't snap as much. Yeah. There we go. Looks like a proper machine now.
Let's see if that steers better.
Yeah, I think as long as you don't go too crazy.
So are we trying to attack the windmill?
Yes.
Oh, is there any way to like put anything that reinforces that side of it? Like
Well-
put another bar here and then some sort of like point? Something like a, what are those called? Things for cattle.
Like a... Something that'll like be in front of it, you mean?
Yeah, something that comes to a point that you can use almost like a battering or...
Yeah, we can put
Oh,
these
perfect.
plows
Yeah,
on the
plows,
front.
yeah.
We can have a flamethrower in front.
Even better.
So
As long as it
we'll
doesn't
have
catch
this-
us on fire.
Well, this is made out of wood primarily, so
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
stones and glass houses and all
Metal
that.
spike. I would say metal spike. Do that. Yeah. That I think.
Yeah,
we may be a
we'll-
little bit back heavy at this point, but
Well, okay, we'll put some on here too to sort of balance it out.
because I'm just a little afraid that now the
You
steering
do
is
not
gonna be
want to park
unwieldy.
next to this guy, by the way. You know, when you're at like Safeway. So, okay, we got that. Let's put some flamethrowers on here. It's Y to ignite, so let's just remember that.
Why do we ignite? Okay. So let's hope this works.
Okay, no. Oh, almost. Okay, come on, go.
No. You caught that tree on fire though.
Don't worry, in like a couple of days, that will have spread like a wildfire.
Or the wind will have put it out.
Okay, you know what? Let's maybe
not
put
the
them a little further away.
flamethrowers. I think the spikes are still a
What
good way to
happens
go.
if you... Oh, they just fall on the floor. That's great. If you don't delete them, even if they're floating in there. Well, let's see if we're not setting that on fire, if we can just set that on fire.
I still think it's... Okay, well, we'll try it. Maybe turn them on to the last second? Okay, there we go. Yeah?
So, most of this kind of unnecessary.
Those chickens are just watching.
There we go.
They're like, you've killed us. 'Cause that was our home.
You know, I'll say that. I feel like saving that one. I think I can save it.
So you just save a series of different awful machines that you've made. Crushinator,
The
yeah.
Crushinator.
Yeah.
Ooh, Crushinator. Okay, I think we have to do it again. Nope.
Catch that
No,
tree
it's
on
cool,
fire.
it's
Yeah,
cool.
how about some chickens? Oh,
Zone conquer.
nice. Okay. The trumpets are celebrating your victory over this windmill.
Okay, so these are little mines. You don't want to hit it. So
Okay,
yeah, let's
so-
take the little things off of there. That
Oh, okay.
I don't think we need to set anything on fire.
This is really just about evading mines?
Actually, if we have these far out ahead enough, then maybe we can set those off
Without blowing
without
us up?
blowing us up. Yeah. Especially with these
We can
circular
try.
saws.
Oh, those little sheep are adorable. Oh. No.
no.
Oh, man. And you took out a few of the...
Oh, no, still going. Still good.
No.
I still got that one wheel. Yeah. Well, let's... I wonder if you can just, like, totally go around all this stuff.
I would assume not. Oh, you're killing the poor little guys.
Oh, well, they're fine.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, no, I guess they're not.
They don't think they're fine, but they seem to want to go for you. They're following you.
They're
Oh.
attacking me. What?
Are they actually attacking?
Oops.
I thought they were just coming to, like, graze in your shadow.
You know, I will try not to kill them.
Oh, man.
Oh.
No, poor little sheep. Sheep, why are you so stupid? So what is the objective to get to the other side? Because you did.
Well, I need to get into a very specific right here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So yeah, there's a
that's
little
not-
mine right there that's
Yeah.
gonna give me a
Can
little
you
trouble.
chop down that tree?
I probably can, yeah.
If you can go a little bit around, don't get that close to the mine. Ah! No.
Oh, oddly enough, it does not chop down the tree.
Oh,
I
I
got this fern gully forest killing machine, but I can't cut down a tree.
Are we gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? Watch out for that other bomb.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
But yeah, this is
Yeah.
what Beseige is like. It's making
fun.
crazy machines, and it's got a really cool aesthetic to it. You know, there's like a ton of different ways you can approach this. You can put cannons on the front and blow all those up, and fun stuff like that.
Well, that seems like I like the
You want to give it a try?
sure. Yeah. I can try. Oh. All right. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do this, but
Well, you know what? The fun thing is,
We'll
like,
see.
even if you don't make it, it's still a lot of fun to go through.
all right. So, how do we go about building something? How do I get below? Just angle it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And you don't have to build all the way to the ground. You can actually press this to automatically set yourself on the ground. Serrora says, "Can we play RO1 with you guys sometime?" Yeah, how about?
We often do play RO1 on the stream, so
Yeah, I'll be doing my Tiki Tuesday show next week. So usually I'm in game on RO1 there. Like we did on Oda's birthday. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, on these Warpportal weekly shows, we're kind of a little bit more loose.
yeah, this is our time we set aside every Friday to.
Yeah, well, and you know, this exposes us to people who don't necessarily play our games.
Yeah,
So you're making a little man there.
I am making a little man.
Making a little man.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but well, I don't intend for him to be an actual man. I'm just trying to build something that I think will.
So the different tabs. This one is for like general basic stuff.
Okay. Blocks.
Mechanical is kind of neat. These are things like
Are
different
these
sorts
bigger
of wheels.
wheels?
Yeah, there's like unpowered wheels, powered wheels. This is a little
Okay.
hinge. There are different kinds of like springs and sprockets. People have made some pretty awesome machines with this.
These are unpowered.
Mm-hmm.
And so the powered. I have no idea if this is gonna work.
That might be a little
Oh,
too.
that's too close,
But you
okay.
can put them on the back of here.
Can you put them?
Actually,
on the
you can
outside?
put them on the outside too.
Ah, double up on that. All right. Give me some nice rims.
Yeah, you know, this is Exhibit's medieval siege engine.
All right. Am I level?
No, you're up
All
a
right.
little bit so you can.
All right. Steering hinge. That's what is gonna control the maneuverability of this.
You might not need that for this.
Okay. Grabber.
Grabber.
Anything it touches. I don't
Yeah,
know if I
people have made like
want
crazy like
that.
extending stuff.
Contractible spring, suspension, piston. I feel like an engineer would be really good at this game.
They have made like actual transformers that work.
Wooden panels. Oh, I can make this fancy.
Yeah, spruce it up a little bit. Yeah, you can put armor on there and stuff like that to sort of make it. more durable, I guess. I don't.
I'm not sure.
I think it might help you for arrows, against arrows.
Okay.
But they also have steel armor as well. I think there's a point where the enemy starts getting like flaming arrows. It's a little bit difficult to
How do
deal
you
with.
delete one of these?
Press that.
The eraser? Okay.
Yeah, it looks more like a pill or something.
And so for the weaponry, I want metal spikes. I feel like metal spikes can do so much for this vehicle.
But yeah, you got cannons, you got flamethrower, you've got...
So there's no limit on what I can add to this.
No, you can fill up that entire
Okay.
box with mechanical stuff. Okay, and whenever you're ready, you just
Hit
click
play.
on play.
And
then
am I
it's-
trying to get past these?
You're trying to destroy that wall.
So I do need more reinforcement. Armor. Metal plate. I don't know.
It's like battle.
I do not
it's
have
like
faith
battle
in this.
Legos. You know what the thing is? You got to try it out.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that wood. Now that I know that I can have metal.
yeah, you want to put your best face forward,
Yeah.
because I think they can do some damage to you with those arrows.
Should probably. So many weak points. Do I look like I'm ready?
Yeah, you know what? Try it out. You can
What is
always
my
revert.
weapon gonna be? Aside from the
Flame might
spikes.
not do it. You might try the cannon actually.
Oh, a bomb. Oh, there's a cannon? How do you shoot?
If you hover over it, it'll say how you can activate it. Yeah, C. So you can put that on any flat surface pretty much.
So C. All right.
Yeah, so you might be able to actually get ones like there and
Oh.
there. And I think they all fire at the same time.
That's gonna throw me back, man. I'm gonna go flying.
Yeah,
All right.
well, you got the wheels.
So
on
is
there,
this
so-
WASD to
No,
move?
it's the arrow keys, forward and back.
Oh,
um,
okay.
If you put the hinge, that will,
Forward and back is my only movement, though.
yeah.
And then what was it? C?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I took that guy out. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
you
man.
went right into the
into
fire.
my own fire. Oh. Okay. I think I can do this again.
You can press
This?
stop. Yeah, and then that'll reset you.
All right.
Do you need to destroy that as well?
I might. So let me. How often can I fire? Only once?
Only once.
Wow, that. Okay.
So you kind of have to get
I have
just
to
the right
use
distance
that a
away.
little bit sparingly then. Man. Darn it.
Can you back up?
No, I'm
Uh-oh. Oh, no!
spinning my wheels. All right, I'm done. Maybe cannons are not the best option for me then. At least not all. I think I should have something else.
Well, I mean, you got the flamethrower.
Is there anything else?
Well, you
explodes
can
on
use the
impact.
saws. They can cut
I don't know if they'll cut through brick though. would
metal
they?
blade, which I don't know.
Spike ball, boulder, flaming ball, plow.
You can try the plow.
Yeah, maybe the plow will work.
You might need to erase some of that stuff.
Oh man.
You may
okay,
need
I'll
to
need to do
go-
another block.
Well, I think because of the wheels, you might have to come out. Yeah. Might have to be one more up, I think. So you'll delete
okay.
that and then.
Or no, you're right.
Yeah, with as crazy as this stuff can get, it can be a little strict on
Well-
intersections. Which I guess that makes sense. Whoa.
What is that?
It's like a half pipe. I guess you could have you could have something like roll down or something.
There we go. Looking fancy. Okay. I want to put some other weapons on here, though. Flamethrower, last 10 seconds, cannon.
There's a mine right there, so you might want to have the cannon go first. Maybe aim at the tower or something, then it'll burn everything else down.
I can't really turn, though, can I?
I think you may be able to rotate. Yeah, click and drag, so you can
make my trajectory. Okay.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that. Well, yeah, you could try
Then I'll
to
put
make
another cannon on there,
Yeah.
then.
It's cannon.
All right. Let's try this. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. I'm trying to go use the wrong controls. Yeah. This one's hard.
Can I try?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see.
Switch.
All right. Let's see. So the obstacles we have to destroy. We have to basically. Oh, okay. So we don't necessarily even have to kill the wall. We just have to kill everything behind it.
Oh. So could we go around?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, if we can go around, then... This is a fun game.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if I can get the wheels to flip a wheel when hovering over it. So we'll have some wheels going this way, then we'll have some wheels going this way. I don't even know how that'll work.
That is... Because those are powered. I don't know if it'll let you do that, but... I mean, I guess we can try. Why don't you push play and see if it even lets you before you develop
Yeah.
any more on it. Because it may not even drive.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, we got
you
it.
can do a wiggle. Okay. You're gonna have to put some armor on that, though. Yeah. Yeah, that needs some armor. Probably some bracing too, because the moving back and forth snapped it in half.
Yeah, it was not a big fan of that. Okay, and so let's just...
It's gonna topple over.
Yeah.
You could have flipped them alternate directions.
Oh, you know what?
Would have blown both directions.
That's smart.
and then
That
it
is very
would've-
smart.
The force of...
We just need to have half of them shoot the other way.
Yeah.
And it will...
It might be a little uneven, but... Can you flip it? Why don't you rotate your camera view? It might allow you to do it that way. No. Okay.
Well, let's see if it has a hover over. There might be some other command that I'm missing. But, well...
What about the rotate? The rotate thing?
I think that's just to rotate the machine. We'll just need a counterbalance. There, no problem.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna... Well, can try it. It fell over slightly less dramatically this time. Yeah. Sure, why not? That could maybe work. You might want to do it on the other side, though, just so that it's still...
There we go. Perfect.
It's ever broke, but... you can limp along.
Maybe I should have waited until I was a little further away.
Should you put like a brace?
Nah,
Alright,
this is
you know.
fine. Oh, no, it's cool. It's cool.
You probably
it's
need
fine.
some armor.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Just drag that leg of yours along.
I just need to make sure to hit both of them in the same shot.
You better do it quick.
They're arrows. They're fine. They're not hurting me that much. Got it.
All right. You only blew off another 2 of the 4 legs.
Well, with that, guys, I guess we'll
Wrap
call it
for
a
today.
day. Just as
So-
my creation gets hit more and more with arrows.
This is pretty great. This was fun. Yeah, I would definitely try that again.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this
Yep.
is CM Oda,
And I'm CM Maridah.
and thank you for joining us for Warpportal Weekly.
You guys have a good weekend.
Take care, guys.